didn't want to get up this morning to do anything really. I didn't want to get up and try to do some work. I really didn't. Let me fix the camera real quick. Okay. And the one thing I've realized is that, like, it doesn't matter how you feel at the end of the day, if I'm just being honest with you guys. And I didn't feel like getting up. I wanted to get about 4 more hours of sleep, right? And eventually, you'll have to come to the conclusion that if you want to get to your ambitions and your goals, you're going to have to change your mindset on a lot of stuff. So, dude, it's time to change your mindset. I'm just being straight up with you. Now, what do I mean by this, right? Like, how am I supposed to change my mindset? What am I supposed to do? So, what I mean by this is a lot of people come home from work, school, whatever, right? And they're like, oh, I don't feel like working. I don't feel like getting to this goal or ambitious whatever, right? They don't feel like doing it. And I completely get that. I get that every single day. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like trying to box. I just don't feel like it, right? But when it comes to a certain point, right, where if you want to chase these goals, if you want to get to your ambitious dreams, you have to put in the work. Yes, I get it. You go to school, you go to work. I get it. You become tired. You, after school or work, you are mentally drained or physically, whatever, right? But at the end of the day, to get to these ambitions and goals, you're going to have to change your mindset. So, what do I mean by this? First off, right? You have to change your victim mindset. You have to go from being, I'm too tired. I don't want to do this. I'm so bored. Whatever, right? You have to do the work. You have to change this mindset of, okay, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to force myself to do it, right? Like, you have to do it if you want to get to the goal. If you don't, that's fine. Stay with your, you know, don't go for your goals. Don't be ambitious, even though you're supposed to be that as a man, honestly. But it doesn't matter how you feel. You think back then when these men, okay, keep this in mind, right? When they were building the skyscrapers, right? They didn't have cranes. They would literally climb up that crap and then they would eat lunch on the top of the skyscrapers and then they would just there was a chance they could fall, right? They didn't have these protective things that would make sure they wouldn't fall. Do you think they felt like doing that? Like, honestly, do you feel like it? Or do you think that? Because I don't think they did. I mean, I'm scared of heights myself. I could never do that. And the thing is, men throughout all of history have worked hard, done stuff they didn't feel like doing. They have, I mean, that's literally all they've done. And it's built what has made the world today, right? But now we live an easy life. We live in a society where you can go to McDonald's, get freaking hamburgers, cheeseburgers, get a Big Mac, and start eating. Easy, right? That's easy. Because back then we had to hunt for our food. We had to actually work for our food. That's our ancestors. Now, I'm glad that we live in this life, but that doesn't mean that we can just sit around and do nothing. We're privileged to have this life. Sorry, my dog is like tapping around. If you hear that little tapping noise, because she's tapping everywhere. Lay down. Anyways, so with that, it comes to a point where you just need to do the work. You need to change your mentality to work, 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 work. Because these video games, these instant gratification things, aren't going to do nothing. They're not going to do anything for you. So, why are you sitting there playing video games? You know, just watching TV, wasting your time? Because at the end of the day, I want you to picture this. I want to picture picture your life, right? Where 5 years later, down the line, you were playing video games, you were watching TV, you were eating junk food, and you didn't do your ambitious goals. Then picture your life 5 years later, doing all the ambitious goals and setting these goals, doing these goals. What I'm saying is, which one's going to be better? You tell me. Which one's going to be better? The life where you actually get to your goals, where you actually want to. Because 5 years down the line, when you're doing these instant gratification things, you wasted thousands of hours on video games, TV, and doing absolutely nothing. I remember looking at my PlayStation playtime, and it angered me. It truly did, because I had 1,000 hours on certain games. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but so I have a lot of games. I would say, I don't know how many hours I've played, but at least 10 games had 1,000 hours, right? It takes 10,000 hours to master something. 10,000 hours. Now, imagine if I put that into boxing. I would be 10 times better than what I am now. But now that I realize games do absolutely nothing for you. If you're not earning money off of video games, you're wasting your time. I can't believe I wasted that many hours, and I'm still mad at myself up to this day. I'm still mad. I wish I never spent that many hours doing that. But you can't change the past. You can only change what you can do now. So, guys, take this video and learn from my mistake. Back a few years ago, I was playing video games. I was watching TV. I was playing on my phone all day. And I got nowhere. I mean, I was working out for an hour a day, so you can add that to the thing or whatever. But I could have put way more hours into working out. I could have worked out for 2 hours a day. I could have done all this stuff, but I didn't. And just change your mindset, bro. Like, quit thinking that life is supposed to be this easy road. Quit thinking that life is supposed to be, oh, I just need to get on my phone because I'm stressed, or I need to get on my video games because I'm stressed. I guarantee if you start working out, bro, and like getting to your goals and ambitions, it's gonna be hard, yeah, but you will feel so much better afterwards. That's the takeoff from it, right? Or that's what you get back from it. Whenever I work out, I don't necessarily go, oh, all right. Well, some days I just don't go. There's some days where you do want to work out, right? Where you're like, oh, I'm ready. And there's some days where you're like, oh, I don't feel like it. But then 10 minutes in your workout after you said, oh, I don't feel like it, you feel like a beast. Like, you feel like an absolute beast. So use that energy, use that drive, work out, get to your ambitious goals, do whatever. So yeah, guys, change your mindset to basically work hard and stop having this mentality, this victim mindset. Oh, I can't catch a break. I can't, I gotta take a break, man. No, you gotta be relentless, guys. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm not gonna be carrying you. I'm not gonna be cradling you like a baby. You have to do this work. I'm gonna tell you the truth of the world. This whole thing about being lazy, being unambitious, it's a lie. People need to be ambitious. People have a purpose in life, but they just never found it. A lot of people never found it. Yeah, guys. Hope you have a great day, and peace out.